Georgia's Republican runoff for governor is now just 12 days away. Democratic nominee Keisha Lance Bottoms is waiting to see whether voters choose healthcare billionaire Rick Jackson or Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones to face her in November. Jackson, who has poured millions of his own money into the race, campaigned in Thunderbolt today. WJCL 22 News' Kirsten Maselka talked to him about the state of the contest.
GOP Georgia governor candidate Rick Jackson met with supporters in Thunderbolt Thursday as the state's runoff election is less than 2 weeks away. Jackson has flooded Georgia airwaves, spending tens of millions of dollars of his own money, first with attack ads against Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, and most recently what he says were lessons from his childhood.
You don't have food on the table. You don't forget that.
During Rick Jackson's campaign stop in Thunderbolt Thursday, he addressed some of the biggest questions swirling around the Republican primary for Georgia governor, including why he didn't participate in the Monday debate against opponent Burt Jones. Facing off against an empty podium Monday, Jones used the opportunity to take digs at Jackson's reputation.
If my opponent was here, if Jackson was here, I would just ask him very simply, you know, what is the deal with the Medicare fraud and the $750,000 in settlement money that he paid.
Jackson defended his absence Thursday, citing scheduling conflicts.
We had an event on Monday at 12 o'clock that had 600 people, which is more than watched the public TV debate. I would rather be talking to people than to be talking to Burt Jones. So.
And what do you say to Republicans who may wonder whether you're avoiding direct confrontation with your top rival?
Well, first of all, I've never avoided confrontation with anybody.
He also addressed a challenge from Democratic nominee Keisha Lance Bottoms. On Monday, Bottoms asked Governor Kemp to extend the state's gas tax suspension while prices remain high during the war in Iran, calling on her Republican opponents to do the same. Thursday, Jackson's campaign told us he supports an extension, while he also defended Kemp.
Governor Kemp makes great decisions. I'm sure it's the right, prudent thing to do.
Jackson has placed a new emphasis on Kemp during the runoff, touting his alignment with the governor in recent campaign ads. However, Kemp has mostly stayed out of the race, not endorsing any candidate to date.
I know he likes me. I know I like him.
Have you asked him for his endorsement?
I have talked to him about what we can do to work, especially in the transitions.
Both Jones and Jackson have also maintained their support for President Trump as a core campaign pillar, though Trump endorsed Jones before Jackson even entered the race. The two will compete in the June 16th runoff to decide who will face Bottoms in November. Reporting in Thunderbolt, Kirsten Maselka, WJCL 22 News.